Hello everyone, peace be with you. Welcome to this Jacko Club's production. Today we are going to be jumping into the much beloved fantastical world of Tamriel. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for being here. Please consider liking, subscribing, and ringing the bell button for notifications if you do. You can find us on various social media platforms linked in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into it. I think that's Lydia. I don't want to confirm. I don't recall names of doing that. Walking around. Oh, it is the. Oh, she's walking to guard my house.
The wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Why does everyone tell me I look sickly? What's wrong with me? Oh, let's just drink a cure disease potion because I don't know how quickly that's gonna make me a vampire. I don't want to deal with that. We fought those vampires a long time ago. Not want to end up one of them. I'd rather have to get rid of it or kill myself. That'd be very hard. Kill one vampire. I want to kill one that's also me.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Yeah, you should get good, kid. Ah. Our unfurnished home in all of its glories. Yeah, that's a thing. Skyrim. When you buy a house, it doesn't start with furnishing. Thank you. Please guard our shack, Lydia. Well, one day. I think it's a great place to be.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet.
I've heard that line recently.
What's the magic?
Really magic? Why are you walking towards me? You're about to tell me to stop. Got a problem,
I
kid?
need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous.
I don't have an option to tell him to just kick rocks.
Good.
A thing.
Glad we straightened that.
Won't happen again. It definitely will, but makes people polite for right now. Like I said earlier, obedience is important, but I don't know that actually comes from the Jarl and not just that dude.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Not really qualify as an authority over me anymore. Not just an average citizen. Hey, Armin!
Sometimes I miss
I have your sword.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months. You took on all those bandits yourself? Thank you.
Oh, Uther and I.
My father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you in honor of his memory. Right then.
Thank you, Armin.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Ulfric, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name.
Yeah, I don't care. Leave me alone, Ulfrid. Discount Ulfric. Want a chest? Really nice if it was on the first floor. Alas, I must walk all the way upstairs. Don't I want to sell? We gotta decide where we're gonna put everything to. We only have one chest right now. We have a room and a guest room, or is this storage? Ah, yes, Lydia's room.
See you again, my Thane.
Great to see you too. That's Lydia's room. Right now, we'll just put all our stuff in here and we'll organize things later. The kind of thing that I do ideally at the beginning and end of an episode, so we can do the deep discussion topic while I am doing something that's not that interesting on the screen that still needs to get done. valuable right now than Talos. The amulets. Oh. I asked a long time ago how people feel about vampires versus werewolves. But they came back to that. As for me, I would probably say that I am vampire. Just a little more formal kind of genre, form of storytelling. A lot more intrigue in a vampire novel, whereas werewolves being so primal, appeal more to primal storylines, which makes them better side characters than main character. It's hard to have, you end up with a story that's like the Hulk, where once you get to a point where you want to go farther in depth in the story, then, okay, this guy is very strong, and he has a struggle with being strong. Where else do you go? You have to get out of the werewolf element of the story. But in a vampire story, there's so much depth to the disease, how it affects the mind and the heart and the body. There's just a lot more you can do there in storytelling. It's better balanced. There's a lot more intellectual intrigue in a vampire story. Also, in my opinion, just a little bit cooler. Right? They're kind of more like Batman than the Hulk, for example. Everyone knows. Like, Hulk, great. I love Hulk, don't get me wrong. Love him. He has a place. Can't read Batman all day, every day, but Batman is just, like, cooler. Just hands down, in general, makes a better general purpose read. That's something I still have to get, like... I have some fantasy stuff. I have some sci-fi stuff for background elements. Nothing really sci-fi right now, actually. I have to get this Babylon 5 thing up. Like, sort of contemporary fiction. I get some superhero stuff. Some Batman, Captain America. Find some other things as well. Obviously, might not know, but we could see why I would be a Jack Reacher fan. Also, that's something I don't really know. Like, I looked around for cool things to put up, but it's just not, like... I'll put a specific book, but... it's more of a casual interest than a really in-depth one, so I don't know that I'd be able to get really specific with a decoration. So we'll see. Where did I get this? Oh, is to take out those people worshipping that shrine of Talos. Or worshipping at it, at least, I should say, to be more specific. Read this guy. Agent Sanyo. In response to your report dated 22nd morning, star 401, your request for an expeditionary force is hereby denied. Sanyon, this is the 7th report you have filed this month, and not one of your leads, not one, has turned up so much as a shred of evidence that a Talos shrine exists in the Lake Ilinalta region. No prisoners, no documents, nothing. Our forces are stretched thin enough as it is, and I have better missions, better agents to assign them to. If you feel so sure of your informant, investigate this yourself. Come back with proof, or not at all. Actually, I should have held out that period there. She kind of made that period instead of a comma to make that effect pop. I appreciate that. Elenwen. We haven't met her yet, but we will. Neat to know that she's doing this kind of thing in Skyrim. I suppose the Empire does know about it. By my hand and seal, Elenwen. Make sure she's repaid for what she did to those people. I think I technically have to read this in order to be able to put anything in here later. Let's go sell some stuff, and then we will level up, and we will be ready to head off to Riverwood.
Could you?
Well met, kinsman.
Hello and welcome to the stream. A new person just popped in.
Sure, you'll find what you're looking for.
Thank you for being here.
Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, Bellathor, if you say so. At least you have money this time. Lightly used Staff of Flames, thanks to Bird's little fun. A little bit of fun she had earlier. Sell these guys. Yeah, we are just selling you out of house and home today. Run out of money. Returning to, it's really cool that you can adopt kids. That's, I get where they did it, both from the perspective of wanting to have kids and not wanting to show the making of kids or having the time even for them to grow up in game. But I also appreciate it from the fact that it's a very important thing not done often enough. Any orphans watching this, shout out to you. Been adopted or even hasn't. So once again, if you are underage and your guardians don't want you watching this kind of thing, do something that's better with your time and go spend some time with them instead. Yeah, we can hold on to a few gemstones. Well,
Be careful.
sorry, Sigurd.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Well met, traveler.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the storm cloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Nope. Sorry.
Extraordinarily aggressive to wish hell upon a person.
More inside.
Even in hyperbole, I justifiably in the category of not at all appropriate. Appeals to hell, not always, because
Nope. Sorry.
and just an appeal to justice in general, but afraid of telling someone to be damned is kind of a different story. Difference between give someone hell, go to hell. Two different ethical categories. Return this law. Let's see if these people are open. Apparently they are. Everyone's like out and about. No, late at night.
Shout! You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
Woo!
Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Fun fact, that's proper English, because take away the my sister, it wouldn't make sense for him to say I.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I suppose, in a manner of speaking.
I'm the innkeeper.
What?
It's my business to keep track of strangers.
I don't see an attic here, but I've been told to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
No doubt some sort of code phrase given to me by the person who gave me the letter. Good, we have a problem. One bed, two of us.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been...
Thank you for getting me out of that awkward conversation.
I think you're looking for this. We need to talk.
Well, thank you.
Follow me.
Okay. Suspicious about the fact that I rent the room and then don't ever use it. Guess I'll just have to use it. I need to figure out the youth group problem. We'll return to that later.
Close the door. Now we can talk.
What did we get ourselves into here? This thief? Totally read psychopath. What do I talk about?
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
That's nice of you. Well, because yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here as an option. Doubt she is the person I'm supposed to be meeting. I can ask her that she's the one who took the horn. This is important information for me to know, but it's kind of thing you'd sort of expect her to get to eventually. I'll have to start with that. I can start out just being forthright and answering her question. The Greybeards are right. I am Dragonborn.
I hope so, but you'll forgive
The soul
me if
of
I
the
don't
matter.
assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
No, not at all. I kind of see what you're trying to do there, but it doesn't really follow. I was told because I am Dragonborn, I should get the horn, not that I am Dragonborn because I got the horn. The fact that you... Okay. Anyways, what do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
I really wasn't, like, putting up a fight there. He seems to be very defensive. Why? I mean, I guess it goes with the territory. Go on,
Like I
I'm
said in
listening,
my
trying to
note,
put her at ease.
I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
So I have the option to ask, how do I know I can trust her? Ask her why she did what she did, go back to that. She already basically told us, she just wanted to talk to us. Why she couldn't just, like, a letter. I don't know. So there's at least, you know, she does want to keep off the radar, but there are things a little lower key than diving deep into a dungeon like that. Keep probing why she's looking for her Dragonborn. I'm sure she'll get there. Once again, useless question on my part. Not bad for making conversation. I'm sure she appreciates my interest, expresses interest at least. I don't think I right now though. Let's see if there's anything important.
I shouldn't let you walk out of here knowing what you know. But I guess even
We didn't
I'm part of a group
finish
that's
the
been looking for you.
conversation.
Well, someone like you for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Okay, what are our other options? You said the Thalmor are after you? Best option? How do I know I can trust?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Not really. I mean, like, I cannot trust you and still like, trust myself to kill you. Keep going. Why are you looking for? Why you said the Thalmor are after you? That's to do. You know, usually a statement like, "Do I know I can trust you?" has some sort of follow up. Not like, "What do you want me to say, woman?" On brand.
Yes. We're very old enemies.
I'll ask her about the Thalmor.
And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't.
Why are you looking
that
for?
the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, in fact I can. I mean, if this, I have the option to say that I absorb power from it without knowing what it is, but no reason to not believe that's what it is. Play along. Follows that it would be. It's our best guess. We want to dispute it from an ideological standpoint. Back to that later date. Well, actually, I guess we don't know definitively. I don't know if that's if the Greybeards told us that or not. I think they did. I trust
Good.
the Greybeards.
And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
I am? So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Assessors. I feel like discounting something just because it sounds crazy is generally an irresponsible and scummy thing to do. What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I
Would just
visited
be
their
earnest
ancient
and
burial
kind.
mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there.
Plenty of
and
crazy
you're going
things
to
can
kill
be
that
true.
dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Certainly an interesting form of trust fall. He's not really going to answer. Well, he's not going to answer. How did you figure this all
You should
out?
know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
So, you watching this might not have remembered, but yes, she was there. Weird that she tells me that I saw her. I suppose actually, you know, this is where it's clicking for the Dragonborn, but she was in a disguise earlier. Very low key though. But yeah, right, you were a Dragon's
So you were
Reach.
paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes,
That
a
map?
map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
A little bit odd for... I feel like, you know, if they're really like any form of significance to which dragons were raised when, you know, you wouldn't bury... I guess maybe you would bury all the important ones in the same area. But you think they'd just be buried wherever they happen to die in combat with the Nords? Don't know. Maybe, you know, there could be a reason for it. Sort of reverence to burying them all at one point. I do question the strategy doing it that way, but maybe Alduin the World Eater is afraid of some part of that world and needs to have a home base to be slowly venturing out of.
Kynesgrove.
Where are we headed?
There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Alright. I gotta process
I
for a
can't wait
minute.
around for you to make up your mind. I'll meet you at Kynesgrove. Don't waste time getting there.
It's like super late at night. Hey, woman.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
Okay. Well, Uthgar doesn't want us to go. She has decided that we stay and kill you. I kid. But, you know, Uthgar's stopping us here. Gives us a good opportunity to make this where we call it a night for tonight. Let's sit down. I'll just save it now so she doesn't get that much of a head start on us. Doom here when we come back. Goodbye. So she's on her way. And we're about to be as well. What a great video that was. Hope you'll consider checking out our various other accounts in the description below. We put out uplifting content 7 days a week. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. There's a lot more awesome content on the way. May you be there to see it. May God bless and keep you, and may we all live in eternal communion.